Oh, hey. It's the 7th of December, I think. Yeah, it's the 7th of December. Tuesday. Time for more beer. A few words about yesterday's beer first. It looks like it was only like a small portion of the batch that was oxidized. I heard from a bunch of people who had really good beers that were a completely different color to mine and were not oxidized at all. And I also heard from people who had beers that were more oxidized and people who had beers that were oxidized but slightly less oxidized than mine. So just, it's the kind of thing that can happen. It's unfortunate, but yeah, it's probably just a small batch of bottles that then went sideways there. What can you do? Beer. Okay, we have a large can, so probably Salicat or Monkey Brew. Looking hazy. Don't tell me we have another hoppy beer. I'm not complaining, but it's been a lot of hops so far. Give the people what they love. It's a hoppy beer. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a really different nose. Yeah, okay. I'm getting like a green grape. I'm getting overripe passion fruit. Oh, I'm getting honeydew melon. Oh, I'm getting Southern Hemisphere hops from this. It's a hoppy beer and I smell that. It's got a nose that interesting with like a hop profile that interesting, and my mind just goes to what the hell hops are those? I love it. And that's also the sign of a really well brewed New England IPA, because your mind just goes straight to the hop profile and starts, well, mine does, starts like analyzing the hop profile. All right, like melon, overripe passion fruit, a kind of really, really tropical mango character, and some pineapple in the back there, but it's like a fruit salad, so it's like an underpinning pineapple. It's not pronounced pineapple. Really delicious nose. It's going for taste. Classic New England Pale Ale. Well, I mean, you could tell from the color, from the appearance, really, and the nose profile as well, that it was a New England Pale Ale, but it really follows up on it. The sweetness is, well, it's a little sweet, but it's pretty well acceptable for a New England Pale Ale. There's barely any bitterness to find. Doesn't have quite the profile that I would have expected from a Salicat. So I'm going to lean on Monkey Brew here. Yeah, Salicat's beers have a slightly different flavor profile. It's hard to, I don't know, for me it's sort of a orange zest kind of thing. But it's hard to really pin down. It's really just a thing you smell it and you're like, oh, that's a Salicat beer. Whereas I don't seem to get that as much from this. They could be trying some new yeast or something like that, if it is Salicat, but who knows. The aroma, though, the best I can do is some kind of Southern Hemisphere hops. Maybe, I don't think it's bright enough on the green grape character for it to be Enigma. It does sort of have the grassy character that Mortuek has. Oh. I just started thinking Mosaic, and the thing did a 180 in my mind. And now I'm thinking Mosaic. Mosaic, certain years of Mosaic tend to have a really dank marijuana character. And while it's not quite there, it's headed down that road, which makes me think it's Mosaic and something else. I mean, the best I can do, we're already there again. It's obviously a New England Pale Ale. And so the best I can do, I mean, it's a almost flawlessly brewed New England Pale Ale. Like the kind of style, like Norwegian perfected style of New England Pale Ale that you could not guess was under 4.7% if you didn't know it was. So I'm pretty sure it's back sweetened with lactose to get there, which seems to be how that trick works. But then on top of that, since it's so well brewed, my brain just goes to, well, what are the hops? I don't know. So I'll take a stab in the dark. I think it gave me a little bit of 2020 Mosaic vibes. But what else? Because I don't think it's just Mosaic. Let's say Mosaic and Motueka. I almost never get the hop character right, so if I do, it's probably just going to be luck. But we'll see. Oh, and yeah, I think it's a Monkey Brew, not a Sonic Cut. Let's see. All right. Monkey Brew Christmas New England IPA. Nova. There's something about the Monkey Brew labels, when I read them, just like not thinking, I always read the style. I never read the name of the beer. The name of the beer is up there on top. Above Christmas Sniper, it says Nova. That's the name of the beer. But every single damn time I pick up a Monkey Brew can, I read the style instead of the name of the beer. Yeah. Not that much from the label, but I just checked Untapped, and it is it's brewed with Nelson Sauvin, which, man, I mean, I think in concert with Mosaic, it sort of, it tricked me a little bit into thinking it wasn't Nelson Sauvin, but yep, there it is. I would be interested to know if it's 2021 or 2020 Nelson Sauvin, because 2020 Nelson Sauvin is weird as hell. No, sorry, 2021 Nelson Sauvin is weird as hell. It just has weird burnt plastic sort of character to it. Whereas 2020 Nelson Sauvin was absolutely incredible. Like burnt plastic and banana, that's 2021 Nelson Sauvin to me. And if that doesn't sound particularly appealing, I agree with you. Verdant had a beer called Unconventional Tactics, a double IPA single hop Nelson Sauvin. They had it in 2020, and it was one of my beers of the year with 2020 Nelson Sauvin. And they did it again in 2021 with 2021 Nelson Sauvin, and it was really not good. Like, hard to drink a whole can of it. Not good. And it was still well brewed. It was just the hop, the character of Nelson 2021 just went weird, man. Weird. And now that I think about it, I do get some of those banana, burnt plastic kind of cinnamon notes. But the Mosaic covers over it so well. I feel like Mosaic is actually the star of this one. It's the one that's sticking its head out the most. There's also Idaho 7. And Citra and Cryo Pop, whatever the hell that is. Oh, and shout out to Bonsack. The malts in this the base malt in this is Bonsack Hop Shiner, an absolutely wonderful malt. And yeah, I mean, it's no surprise, but yes, it had lactose added to it. I mean, that kind of sweetness in a 4.7% beer, you're pretty much only getting that from lactose. All right, an absolutely awesome beer today. I think that's probably my favorite hoppy beer of the whole calendar so far. Just because of that awesome hop character. Yeah, absolutely awesome stuff. Thanks, Monkey Brew, and I'll see you tomorrow.